Welcome to week 5. Hey guys, it's me. Welcome to week 5. I'm sorry I'm doing this while I'm driving, but I found the perfect place to securely leave my camera so I do not have to hold it while I'm driving anymore. And I'm in traffic, so it's the perfect time to do this video as well. So I wanted to do this because I really want to have a diary or a log of my experience while I was pregnant. And so I'm super excited. I should start out by giving you a little bit of background information about me and my husband. My hubby and I will be married. It'll be 5 years in October this year. And we've been pregnant twice. We miscarried the first time. Before we got married, we got pregnant. And we miscarried at 7 weeks. And then 2 years after we got married, we found out we had a chemical pregnancy. So I don't really know, the gestation of that one. And then that was the last time that I was pregnant, actually. And we haven't been trying to conceive at all, really. It just wasn't something that I really had time to do. I take care of my mom, who has lupus. My mom has lung disease, and then I'm also the caregiver for my 2 nieces. My mom, my husband, and I are like the sole caregivers for my 2 nieces throughout the week, anyway. And they're 6 and 4. So I've just been swamped. I've just been busy in general, and I just wasn't ready. I just kept. We had both agreed that neither of us were ready to have children at that time, so it was not something that we were even really anticipating. We knew that eventually one day we wanted to have kids, but it just wasn't something that we were looking towards. This break. Something that we were looking toward doing right away. So fast forward 4 years into our marriage, almost 5 years now. Last month, hubby and I were just talking, and we both had decided, that we feel like we're comfortable in our lives, and we would be thinking about starting to try to conceive. It was just a thought, and we both agreed that, we felt like this was the right time for us to start trying. Little did we know, we ended up getting pregnant the very same month that we said that we were actually going to start trying. And it was totally, we weren't even trying yet. Like, we had just said, we feel like we're comfortable, we feel like we're ready to start trying. And because I also have lupus, we thought it was going to be like this extensive process, which it absolutely was not. So a little bit about me. Like I said, I have lupus, and my cycles are very normal. I have a 28-day cycle. I usually ovulate on the 13th day of my cycle. I'm very, very clockwork, almost down to the day and the hour kind of cycle. So this month, I also I have the app. I can't tell you what the app is right now because I'm driving, but I have an app that I've been using for the last year and a half to track my periods, just because I like to be able to tell my doctor when I go into a doctor's appointment when my last period was, like, per the exact date. And I also use it to track, like, my experiences throughout each period, because endometriosis does run on my mom's side. So I've never had, like, really bad periods, so it wasn't something that I was super concerned about, but it was just one of those things that I wanted to be aware of, every month. So I tracked my periods. I track them like I do every month. My last period was April 9th through April 13th, and that means that I ovulated, I think, like April 21st. And hubby and I have a regular happy life, when it comes to that. And we found out, well, I should say, my period was due again, I think May 3rd, and that was a Thursday. And when it didn't show up, I was like, wait a minute, but I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, maybe, because I'll switch between like 27 days and 28 days. So I was like, okay, maybe tomorrow, big deal. I carry sanitary napkins in my purse, in my bag or whatever, so you know, if it comes, I'm ready. It never showed up. So Sunday was Mother's Day, and we went, we took his mom out for her birth. We took his mom out for Mother's Day and ended up at the hospital because something else ended up happening, and I was just like scrolling through my phone while we were in the hospital, you know, waiting before we could leave. And I wasn't hurt or anything, nothing happened to me. And I'm looking through my phone again, and I realized my app says that I was 4 days late. Now, I'm never late, ever. Like I said, I have regular periods every month. So I showed it to my husband, and I was just like, you know, this is crazy. He just laughed, you know. He didn't think anything of it, but I knew something was off. It was something different happening. And I was excited just at the thought of me being pregnant. I just knew something was different. And to rewind a little bit, I've been having dreams about me being pregnant. Like I could see me pregnant into the summer. Like out of nowhere, I would just look up, you know, and be seeing me pregnant. And you know, certain things I just naturally in my mind, I just avoided thinking that I was already. I was really bloated, which was another reason why I thought my period was coming. I was super bloated, and usually my bloating is so bad that it sounds like bubble guts. Not like I have to go use the bathroom, but just like it's just like all this air in my stomach. And I was starting to hear that by like early last week, before Mother's Day. So I was like, okay, you know, my period's coming. I just thought it was coming. I was not at all even thinking that I was pregnant. And when I saw the app, fast forward to Sunday again, Mother's Day, when I saw the app, I was like, oh my God, totally in awe, right? And so I was too afraid to take a test. I just kept letting the days go by, and you know, really nervous about whether or not this was in fact a pregnancy. And then I was feeling like mild kind of like cramps. My breasts, I should say, were also really full and really sensitive. I mean, severely sensitive. And yeah, I was feeling these little mild cramps, and I was super constipated, which was, oh, you guys can't even see me, it's dark, which was annoying. So I was trying to use the bathroom, and I couldn't use the bathroom. Constipated, couldn't use the bathroom, breast aching. And all of a sudden, when I was trying to use the bathroom on Tuesday, nothing happened. So I go to wipe, and it's like a little bit of like light brown on the tissue. So I was afraid, like, but I wasn't afraid. I was just like, I've seen this brown, you know, situation, this brown discharge. I've seen it before. So I was just like, you know, the last time I saw this, I was pregnant. So I called my husband at work, and I'm like, babe, you know, I tell him what happened. He's like, okay. Like, again, he's not feeling it. He's not even believing anything that I'm saying. I'm just like, listen, nobody wants to hear that there's a possibility that I'm pregnant. Like, it's not like we didn't try, or, you know, we were avoiding it. So he didn't really pay me any attention. So I just chalked it up to, we're just gonna wait and see. And then Thursday, I woke up and felt normal. Like, I just felt normal. My breasts weren't really sore anymore. I didn't feel pregnant at all. So I was like, you know what, I need to know. So I drove to CVS, and I got 2 of the digital first response tests, and they both came back as positive. So that's where we are today. I haven't really been feeling anything new as of yet. I'm only 5 weeks and 1 day. Today's Friday. My weeks switch over on Thursday, so haven't really been feeling anything abnormal. I'm actually really I have a lot of energy. I'm really energetic right now. I have a lot of energy until out of nowhere I have like bursts or spouts of energy, and then I'm exhausted. Like, oh my god, my eyes can't even stay open. So I don't even know what that's about, aside from it just being hormones. The other symptom that I've had a lot of is crying. Like, I'm super emotional. I'm crying all the time. You know, my husband's trying to keep up with me. He doesn't understand it. I don't either. But he's just been really patient with me though, and he's just like, oh my gosh. So I told my husband I was pregnant yesterday. I gave him the test, and I'll have a video up so you can see how I showed him, you know, how I told him that I was pregnant. Whew, okay, now I'm back home. Oh, Mom said this for you. I said, Mom. I said, that's for bae. She said, well, yeah, that's for bae. No, really, it's something else in there. I thought it was that, but it's something else. My mom always sending him random stuff. I say, remember I told you to bring it up?
Oh, the coffee mug. The junk smaller than the one I got now. This white elephant that somebody gave me. The camera on my face, man.
Random.
What? Love you.
And he's just really super stoked. Like, again, we were thinking this was going to be a process. We didn't expect for it to happen the first time, you know, we tried. I'm in the process of trying to find a new job. He just got a second job, so it's just like, you know, we were hoping that we would be a little bit more secure, you know, financially. But I'm so grateful to God. I thank God so much for giving me this awesome opportunity, this honor to carry this child. And you know, I'm looking forward to everything that comes with motherhood. And you know, I'm looking forward to telling my nieces, who are my baby girls, my princesses, and my family and his family. I'm just looking forward to everything, and really optimistic. So yeah, I would show you guys my belly, but there's nothing to show anyway. And yeah, that's it for this week. So I'll see you guys next week for week 6.